Well, good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, whatever your current live situation is. Hello, YouTube. This is Jeffrey Kite back again with another episode of Kite's Curiosities. Today is June the 14th, which means today is Ollie's Army Customer Appreciation Day, where they shut the whole store down at 5 o'clock and allow only us members to shop the extravaganza that is Ollie's stores and give us additional discounts on all kinds of things. So this is a recap of all the things that I picked up. Let's get right into it. She's too excited. She doesn't care about any of this other stuff. I found her one of these mystery dumplings that
I'm a little excited.
Are all the rage with these teenagers and things. So go ahead. She's got her other camera going right here for a big reveal.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
get into it. Let's do it.
Like, I don't even care which one I did.
Oh, Olivia,
Like,
let's see.
Oh my god,
I was told at the ladies at the counter I picked a good one. They shook it and could
right.
tell. They somehow could tell by shaking it that I picked like a really nice one.
Do you want some scissors?
No, I got this.
You got it? All right.
Do you want to put it on pause?
No. I just this.
Why don't I go get some scissors?
No, I got this.
You got it?
I
Mom is also watching off camera.
Oh!
Oh!
Look at that.
You got a glitter one.
That's so cool.
Okay. Alrighty. Are you happy? You excited
Absolutely.
with your now what is this? Does he have a name? Does she have a name?
No, it does not have a name.
Okay.
It feels sweet.
All right.
I'm excited.
Well, that was fun. Olivia is enjoying her whatever that was. What is that called, Olivia? A dumpling. She is enjoying her dumpling, and she's very happy with that purchase. So, on to the rest of the Ollie's haul. We got some of you guys like my shorts that I do on my food challenges. Well, I got a doozy coming up here. Cheetos mac and cheese, flaming hot Cheetos mac and cheese. Be trying that out sometime this week. So, got to give a shout out to my good friend Miss Taylor, my co-teacher, my mentor, the lady I taught with for the past 6 years. She's moved on to the county that I go and purchase my Ollie's purchase at. It's the next county over. It's where she'll be teaching at next year. We just happen to be in the same store at the same Ollie's at the same time, and ran into each other and had a good little powwow and stuff. And she said, "Go get you some of these." Actually, she had pulled these and took them out of her cart and gave them to me. She said, "I want to see a TikTok and a YouTube short of your Cheetos challenge." So we're gonna do that sometime this week. But also at Ollie's, as y'all know, it is a wonderful place to get comics and trade paperbacks. I went through the comic packs, and unless there's something that is really, really special, or a book that I'm looking for, real specific book I'm looking for to complete a limited edition series, or to kind of fill in some limited edition series, or if it's like a nice Captain America book that I'm looking for, or some kind of a key book of like some importance, I usually don't get the packs. I'm kind of over the Ollie's packs. They're not bad, but they're just not what I'm into reading right now. So if you enjoy those Ollie's packs, get them. I encourage you. I'll watch y'all's videos on those Ollie's packs. Y'all find some incredible finds in those Ollie's packs, but they're just not for me. at this point in my comic book reading and collecting. But these right here, these are. As y'all know, I love limited series, the mini series, the maxi series. I love those limited series and comics. And that's what I enjoy reading. And I found some incredible deals on some, what I hope will be some outstanding limited series. First up, I pulled this. I couldn't believe I found this and the price that I found this on. This is a 6-issue series from 2004. This is Stuart Moore's Para. Stuart Moore's Para. Now, this story, it's about this woman who is investigating her father's death after he apparently, and again, I just looked up a couple of notes on these things while I was in the store to make my decisions. Apparently, he was working on this project that is a like a particle accelerator type thing, nuclear fission type stuff, whatever. And it's this big secret project that's going on in these underground tunnels in Waxahachie, Texas, which is a town, I think 30 miles south of Dallas. And something goes wrong, her dad gets killed, and so she goes into the tunnels to, find out what really happened. And she encounters these creatures, these secret messages scrawled on the walls, and she, I guess puts all the information together and finds out what really happened. So looking forward to reading this. This was priced for $1. $1. And don't forget, it was Ollie's Army Customer Appreciation Day. And so I got another 15% off of this. I paid 85 cents for this 6-issue limited series. 85 cents for a trade paperback? Unreal. Unreal. I hope that's going to be a good story there. Next, I picked up this right here. The Mighty Valkyries. Let's get this right. The Mighty Valkyries. So The Mighty Valkyries is written by Jason Aaron, who also wrote that limited series I did a review on called Weird World. So he wrote that. Same guy that wrote Weird World wrote The Mighty Valkyries. Now, The Mighty Valkyries, this is a story. Well, first of all, if you've studied any Greek mythology before, you know what a Valkyrie is. A Valkyrie is it's like a female supernatural entity that works alongside the Greek god Odin. And so this story is about the last known Valkyrie in existence, and how she teams up with these other warriors to protect and war against these threats and these factions that's trying to upset the equilibrium of the universe. And there is a pantheon of new god children. Now, a pantheon is just basically a group of gods who get together and just form a group, like a little club of gods, I guess. So there's these god children, or these children who are growing up to be gods, that is introduced in this story. And apparently there's a whole lot of twists and turns in this. So I am going to enjoy reading this right here. I think this is going to be a good one. It says at the bottom, all hell let loose. So let's see what that has to do. The back cover is crazy. Look at that. That is just a sick looking piece of art right there, and like a god being the puppet master of these two individuals right here. That sounds like a good story. It sounds like a good read. And we get that. Oh, and got that. is priced for $3.99. Another 15% off, $3.40 for that comic. And I'm going to tell you what the grand total, the cover price is for all of these too. It's going to shock you. It is going to shock you. I'm telling you right now. All right, so next up, y'all might laugh at me for this one, but I like this character. I think this character is cool. The movie was a bit long, and I kind of had to watch it in stages, but I like this guy. And he's, I guess, Ollie's legend because his toys is still hanging in Ollie's for $1. You guessed it, it's my man, Shang-Chi, baby. Yeah, Shang-Chi. This is what is this here? This is a 5-issue series from 2020. Now, this is actually a banger of a story. Now, this is a great, great series right here. It basically explores how Shang-Chi discovers his family's dark side, the dark history of his family, and how his dad's secret society has essentially become a Tong. Now, a Tong, if you don't know, that's like it's like a Chinese gang. It's what the Chinese would call the mob. Like here we call it the mob or the mafia in America. And in China, and really in the Chinatowns up in New York, they call them Tongs. So Tongs originally didn't start out as like organized crime or anything like that. They were just, secret societies, that, took care of each other and took care of the community. But over time, they just kind of evolved into like crime syndicates and stuff like that. So anyway, Shang-Chi, he discovers his dad's organization is now a Tong, and so he's got to go to war and to battle against these long lost siblings that he didn't know he even had. And there are some banger stories in this. It introduces the 5-Weapon Society. You've got the first battle between Shang-Chi and his, half sister, Sister Hammer. You've got the origin story of Shang-Chi's father. You've even got an appearance of from Baron Harkness, who is from the old Agatha Harkness line of storytelling back in the I think the Fantastic Four or something when she was introduced and stuff. So you got all kinds of just stuff coming together and universes meshing and intertwining and stuff. I can't wait to read this. This is going to be an outstanding story. I just know I'm going to love that. That's going to be fantastic. Oh, and also got it for $3.99. Another 15% off, $3.40. All right, on to this next one right here. This is the very first all-female superhero team that Marvel created and introduced. And this is the A-Force. A-Force, it was a 5-issue series from 2015. Let's get it up a little closer. So you can see A-Force. A-Force, a 5-issue limited series from 2015. Like I said, it introduces the A-Force team, which is comprised of She-Hulk. She-Hulk. Let's see, this lady right here, Medusa. This lady right here, our favorite, our girl Dazzler. We've got this lady right here, Nico Minoru. You've got also on the team Captain Marvel up here. And a new character is introduced in this series. This lady right here. She is called Singularity. And so I think just by looking at her, she's got like probably some cosmic powers, kind of like Dazzler here. You know, kind of a sorcery, magic, mystic type character. And the story of this team is they have to work together to fight off these external threats that are coming to, threaten and destroy their homeland. And also, they have to combat some betrayal that is going on within the group, these internal conflicts that they have with each other. Sounds like a wild ride. I'm really looking forward to reading this, and it's apparently it was part of the Marvel Secret Wars run. I don't know much about that. There was so much crossover. I've tried to kind of read about it, and it just kind of it just didn't interest me. It was like there. So I kind of grabbed bits and pieces of the Secret Wars saga and just okay, that sounds good. Let's grab it and read it. Lastly, we picked this beauty. Oh, forgot to show you. Got $2.99 price tag with another 15% off, $2.55 on that. All right, last up. This is a character that I really like to read about. They did gender swap it, which, whatever, I don't care. This is a character from the Golden Age that predates Captain America. And y'all know how much I love Captain America. Captain America is my favorite comic book. I like these patriotic characters that fight for, America and that kind of thing. It's just something I've just always enjoyed reading. This character is a female version. It is a character, they've reimagined this old Golden Age character. And it is the Shield. And the Shield, if you remember the old Archie comics from the Golden Age, this is the same kind of idea and ideal of that character that predated Captain America, that kind of got that whole patriotic superhero genre started. But this is the Shield, and this story is about this young lady right here. Don't want to spoil anything before I read it, but this young lady right here, she kind of, as far as I can tell from the notes and just little things I read, she wakes up with amnesia, and she has it's total amnesia. No memory of her past, no memory of her purpose in life, no memory of anything that's any substance that she can just kind of build on. And so she just kind of wanders around and just kind of puts pieces of uses clues to put pieces of the puzzle together to figure out who she truly is. And while she's doing that, she's being hunted down by this secret government agency, she's being hunted down simultaneously by this secret government agency and these ghostly enemies from her past that seem to know all about her and knows everything about her as she's trying to struggle to figure out who she truly is. And eventually she winds up in a situation where she's got to pick a side. Ooh, surprise, woohoo. It's the same thing with these patriotic characters. You're either going to serve the United States government or are you going to be a hero of the people? So she finds herself at a crossroads and has to make a decision. So I love these stories. I just find them entertaining, fascinating, and I just love them. So pick that up again, $2.99 at Ollie's, plus another 15% off, $2.55. So now, I'm not going to bore you and go through with all the cover price of them. You can just use your you just got to trust me. Total cover price for these books was $84. That's cover price. Ollie's already marks these down 70, 75, 80% off. So I went through and I did the calculations. These books are set a minimum 75% off. One book was 82% off cover price. And then of course, the Para book right here. This was a $20 book. I paid 85 cents for it. That's like 96. It was priced at $1. That's 95% off cover price plus another 15%. That percent off of that. It comes out to about, or 15% off of the dollar. That's 96% off cover price when I paid 85 cents for it. It's just incredible. So anyway, $84 total cover price. So I should have added these up before started the video, but I totally forgot. 10, 11, 4, 5. So I got the $2.55 books. That gives me $5.10 that I spent. Let's see, 5, 10. Shang-Chi was $3.40, so that puts me at $8.50. Valkyries was another $3.40. That is 8, 9, 10, 11. $11.90 plus 85 cents on that. $11.90 plus 85 cents. That's 9 plus 8 is 17. Carry the 1. Goodness gracious. $12.75. $84 worth of trade paperbacks for $12.75. Guys, if you have not shopped at Ollie's for your comics, you're missing out. You are truly missing out. So that's it. That's all I got. Tell me what you think down in the comments. Have y'all read any of these books? Have you tried any of this macaroni and cheese? Have you been able to find dumplings at any retail store in America to make your child's day? Tell me down in the comments. As always, folks, like, comment, subscribe. Do whatever you want to do. Until next time, y'all take care now. Have a good one. Bye.